cold steel stainless. My glass half full. Always said don't suffer no fools. Serpents, they dream. I bite, you call me lovely. Got a sweet tooth. Gonna get the sugar from you. When they say I'm a machine gun, I take it as a compliment. 'Cause I play to win. You fear that love is hard to find. Not in your heart, but in your mind. Are we playing this game? Are we playing this game? Are you too afraid? Or are you giving in? Let the games begin. 'Cause I play to win. I play to win. Summer days burn me out, love just brings me down. Cold inside like windshield leaves that slowly leave the ground. Hey, you come back, I wanna give you a chance. Love me like you used to, so we can learn again. The skin is getting brown, baby, drink your night away. Maybe we will not regret it, you will not regret me. Laying down under the sun, burning love cause we are young. No one tells us what's done wrong, cause it's just me and you. It's just me and you. Yeah, it's just me and you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rocket League Hub Charity 2v2 tournament in support of St. Jude's Children's Hospital. $50 prize pool for our teams. Today we are going to be hopping into a quarterfinals match to start the stream off. My name's K Factor. I'll be doing play-by-play. I am joined by Tipsy.
Hey, what's up?
And we're going to get the action started right away. We're actually already in the game. I am 2 seconds late. I do apologize. Let me get this switched over. And here we go. So we have Shattered Dreams on the blue side, I believe. Shattered Dreams on the blue side. And PB on the orange. Or no, other way around. Shattered Dreams on the orange, PB on the blue. This is a best of 3 series, and the winner will move on to the semi-finals. And
That was
Tension,
a great goal by Tension.
Tension gets it started off nice.
A little bit of a misplay from... I got their name wrong.
Alrighty, we're back at the kickoff. 4 minutes 30 seconds on the clock as this ball is played down into that back right blue corner. Smogs gonna get that touch off the backboard. Tension coming in for the shot on net. Not gonna be able to get the angle that he needs. Dog Biscuit will be flipping right past that one. And Sepulpa, that's an interesting name. Sepulpa plays that one up his own side wall. Dog Biscuit up in the air. Plays that one down in the orange corner. Smogs coming off the backboard. Puts that one towards the center, but Tension able to recover in time. Put that one wide. Tension coming off the roof. No boost left, though. Won't be able to get to that ball. Sepulpa plays it towards the side wall. Smog's going to get a nice setup for Tension. Who gets the demo? Leaves the net wide open. Smog's going to put Shattered Dreams up by 2.
What a great play by Shattered Dreams. They decided to hit it middle, and that demo was perfect to get it right in the center.
Alrighty, 3:51 up on that clock. A 2-0 lead stands for Shattered Dreams as they're looking to make a run in this single elimination tournament. Smog's going to try and force that one through, but Sepulpa going to beat him to it. Get one more touch to put it towards that right side wall. Tension there to collect. It's one touch, but it's going to leave that one. And allows Dogbus to get a nice challenge on that, but Smog's there to clear it wide. Grabs that 100 boost in the corner. We'll get another touch on that ball towards center. Sepulpa going to get the miss. Dogbus in an awkward position, able to pop that one towards the side wall. Allow his teammate to grab some boost and get back. As he leaves that one, Sepulpa setting up for a flick. Not going to get the best of touches there, but we'll follow it up with the demo. Smog's going to be able to get to that ball. Dogbus going to send it right back. Tension back on defense. Pops it up. Smog's up for the shot, but going to play it way wide instead. Just put it into the corner, maintain that offensive pressure that they've had throughout the entirety of this match. Dogbiscuit going to miss that one. That shot just above off the crossbar. And Sepulpa pops it up, gets a secondary touch. Smogs there to put it towards the side. Tension plays this one towards the sidewall. Smog's trying to get a challenge. Not going to work out. Dog Biscuit. Put this one through into the corner. But Tension going to gain possession right back. Not a lot of boost. Trying to work towards that 100. Will get the 50. Set up Smogs for an opportunity. Tension going for a bump. But Dog Biscuit able to get up and over. And Smog's going to miss the shot. Tension with still an opportunity. But Sepulpa going to clear that one wide. Now the counterattack is on as Sepulpa tries to get this one center. Gets a nice bounce off the backboard, but both players are going to miss. Dog Biscuit getting a 50 on that one and send it off the side wall as we're now 10 seconds past the halfway point in this match. And Shattered Dreams are still able to keep that 2-0 lead. This ball off the corner. Dog Biscuit with a nice pop. Puts that one towards the backboard. But Smog's going to put this one right back towards midfield. Dog Biscuit going to get a redirect, but not going in the position that he probably wanted. As Tension collects that one at mid. Smog's going to play towards the sidewall once again. Not a lot of boost remaining for him, but Tension coming in to play it off the backboard. Sepulpa unable to get that touch. Or is able to get that touch, putting Tension out of position. As Smog sends it one off the sidewall. Tension at center, ready to contest. Keeps that ball out of the back of the net. A minute and 35 seconds remain on the clock. Shattered Dreams have a nice cushion here to take game one. They can just keep this consistent offensive pressure going and not really allowing the other team to create any offensive opportunities. This one finds its way down into the blue zone once again. Dog Biscuit put this one down deep into the left corner. Smogs will send that one off the sidewall. Once Sepulpa going to hit it in the wrong direction. That leaves a wide open net for Smogs. Finishes that one off. 3-0 lead for Shattered Dreams here in game one.
It was a great hit from Sepulpa, but it was sad that it went back to Smogs by going backwards, and it got put in.
A minute and 8 up on the clock. 3-0 scoreline stands in favor of Shattered Dreams as Smogs plays that one down into the left corner. Dog Biscuit there for one touch. Smogs going to beat him to the seconds. This one finds its way center field, but Sepulpa can clear that one towards midfield. Put this one into the orange zone for the time being, but Tension with a nice challenge. Misses the boost, however, but still going to be able to collect it. Smogs. That nice pop towards the backboard. Sepulpa with one touch. Smogs unable to get that follow-up, and Tension going to have to retreat back and play some defense as Sepulpa has an opportunity in a 1-on-2 situation. Gets that nice flick right under the crossbar, and maybe PB have a chance to make this comeback. .38 seconds up on that clock. Shattered Dreams are only up by 2. It's a good lead with only 40 left, but that still does leave time for PB to potentially score a couple goals and maybe force an overtime here in game one. But if Smogs has anything to say about it, he's going to miss the shot. And Sepulpa will force this one through once. Dog Biscuit going to try and put a shot on net. Smogs able to redirect that one down into the corner. Dog Biscuit with one. Going for a second. Plays that one down towards center field, but Sepulpa's not there for the touch. Will collect it. Just has to get it on net quickly. But he's unable to put that one through, and it will be pitched away. 9 seconds remain. The chances of a game one victory here are looking bleak for PB as Smogs puts that one through. Nail in the coffin goal. 4-1 scoreline here to finish off game one in favor of Shattered Dreams. Very commanding offensive performance coming out from Shattered Dreams. They just basically shut down their opponent in every way in this match. We saw PB get that one goal, but it was off of a kind of a counter-attack defensive play. And a nice flick coming out from Sepulpa. If they can get a couple goals going early on, I think we may have a closer shot, or a closer game, and a better shot for PB to win game 2 and possibly force a game 3 in this series. Alrighty, we're back to the kickoff. 5 minutes on the clock. A 0-0 scoreline. Shattered Dreams on the orange side are up 1-0 in the series. Looking to finish it off here and earn themselves a spot in that semi-final. Tension. The nice double touch off the backboard. Smogs gonna come through, get one pop up towards the blue net. Sepulpa gonna get in a nice position to pinch that one away as this one finds its way towards midfield. Dog Biscuit unable to get a touch. Sepulpa there for the follow-up. Attention with a nice block. Now PB gonna have to get back on defense. Smogs force it through one. Get the pop over the second. Smogs put Shattered Dreams up by 1.
I have nothing to say except for Shattered Dreams.
Yikes. I mean, there's not much more to say other than PB need to get back in this game quickly. If the momentum gets going too far in Shattered Dreams' favor, even after taking game 1, I don't think there's going to be much hope. Tension.
Oh, close.
It's that touchdown. Smog will be demoed by Dog Biscuit. Sepulpa trying to get that one through, but Smogs with a nice defensive contest, able to put it right back down deep into the blue zone. Dog Biscuit there to collect. Bring it towards the midfield area, but Tension going to get there before anybody else as this one finds its way off the blue backboard. Tension possibly setting up a back pass here. Maybe just going for a 50, but Sepulpa going to beat him to it anyways. Dog Biscuit going for the demo. Forces Smogs to jump. Sepulpa has to get one more here, but Tension going to cut it off and put it right back into the blue zone on a counter attack. Dog Biscuit should be able to make that save, and he will. A little bit of a misplay, but Smog's not there to punish. Sepulpa gets that one over 1. 2-on-1 situation here. If they can get this ball going quick, Sepulpa grabs 100. Looking to cut it through. Actually fakes out the defender, but Smog's going to read that one nicely and get back in time. Dog Biscuit up on the side wall. I'm not quite sure what he expected out of that play. Maybe trying to set up for a pinch there. As Dog Biscuit plays it towards the side wall. Tension collecting it. Trying to get this flick off there. Not going to work. Sepulpa going to force this one through down towards the orange backboard. Where Smogs has a 100 boost. Bring that one off the corner. Tension. Trying to get something out of his zone, but Dog Biscuit gonna find the doink. Puts it through top corner. We have a tie game.
What a nice comeback with that double. It wouldn't have worked if he didn't get hit there.
Great goal by Dog Biscuit. Able to tie this game up for his team. PB up on the board here in game number 2. They have to win this match in order to force a third game, or they will be eliminated from this single elimination tournament. Smogs playing this one down towards the backboard. Dog Biscuit there to collect. Getting one more touch. Gets it up and over Smogs. 1-on-2 situation. Trying to get it past Tension, but Tension in a very good defensive position to force this one to basically stall there at midfield. Dog Biscuit with a nice attempt to put on net. That one off the backboard. Dog Biscuit with the follow-up, but Smogs there on the recovery. This ball's played down into the corner. 2:30 on the clock. Still at a tied score. Smogs going for a couple touches there, but the double commit could be a problem. Sepulpa's going to allow Dog Biscuit to put this one down deep into the orange zone. Is he going to be able to finish it? No, he's not. A missed opportunity there for PB. Now they're going to have to retreat back as Smogs looking for the early counterattack. Tension there for the dunk. Will be saved away nicely by Sepulpa. Dog Biscuit there for the follow as he puts this one towards mid, but Sepulpa going to front flip straight past that one. Smogs with one touch and a second and a third. Getting the carry all the way over, but Dog Biscuit there for the save. Tension. Looking for a center. Just going to fake it out, but that ball still finds its way towards the center of the pitch. That shot going to be way wide though, and Sepulpa going to grab the 100 boost in the corner and go for the contest on this ball. Setting up for a 50. Not going to work out. Tension going to beat him to it. This ball off the backboard. Sepulpa is up. We'll get a nice pop towards the side wall, alleviate some of the offensive pressure. As Tension collects this one at midfield and puts it down right back into the blue zone. Dog Biscuit gets a pinch. Sepulpa should be up for that one. Tension going to try and take advantage. He puts a shot at net, but Sepulpa able to pop that one over the crossbar. Smogs with one touch, going to be just wide, and Dog Biscuit there to collect. Now the counterattack is on, but Tension does a good job of putting it down into the corner. Dog Biscuit to Sepulpa. Sepulpa the shot! The passing play from PB! And they're up by 1 with a minute 11 left. Great offensive setup here from Dog Biscuit. Puts his team up by 1 as they're looking to force a game 3 in this series, and all they have to do is keep Shattered Dreams scoreless for another minute and 5 seconds. Smogs with the nice carry. Gets it up and over 1, but not past the second as Dog Biscuit forces it towards the side wall. Tension going to beat him on that 50, but that ball going to be wide of the net. Sepulpa decides to play this one towards his own center. A very dangerous play as Smogs almost capitalizes on it. Sepulpa realizes he has time, grabs a 100 boost, going for the pop. doesn't get it, but goes for the fake. He's going to fake out tension on that one. The center from Dog Biscuit. Sapulpa unable to finish it off, but Dog Biscuit there to collect it and put it through. PB are up by 2 with 40 seconds, and it's looking like they're going to take game 2 here and force a third match in this best of 3 series. Huge offensive play coming up from PB. 40 seconds on the clock. Almost an identical situation in the last game. Just opposite score lines. As this ball finds its way towards the center of the blue net. That ball gonna find its way through. That's the nail in the coffin. They have a 3-goal lead with 28 seconds left. And I'd say it's almost 100% PB have forced a third match in this series. And I honestly don't know which way it could go. After seeing 2 4-1 victories, I think either team has a great chance of taking this third game and moving on to that semifinal spot. A ball sent off the roof by Smogs. Not over yet, but Shattered Dreams really have to act quickly. Not a lot of time remaining on that clock. That pop is just going to wither away. The last remaining seconds on the clock. 10-second countdown has begun. There's just not enough time. And PB will take game number 2. After losing 4-1 in game number 1, they will move on to take game 2 by an opposite scoreline of 4-1 in favor of them. We'll see what they can do as we head into the final game of this series. Deck XP, yeet in chat. What's up, Deck? Alrighty. Game number 3 on the beautiful Manfield. PB on the blue, Shattered Dreams on the orange. These two teams fighting in the third game of this best of 3 to move on into the semifinals in this single elimination tournament. One goal could mean it all. 4 minutes 50 on the clock. Sapulpa going to try and get it started off early, but Smog's able to make that save. Dog Biscuit not going to get the touch on this ball as Sapulpa sends it off the sidewall. Smogs with one touch, not the best. Sapulpa going to try and put it on net. He puts it through. 1-goal lead up early on the board for PB. Only 18 seconds into this match. That's going to be a huge momentum boost as they pull through and try and take this third game after going down 1-0 in the series. Trying to earn themselves that spot in the semifinals. And we're right back to the kickoff. As Dog Biscuit going to put that one into the orange zone. Sapulpa getting up the sidewall. Going to get one touch off the backboard. Sapulpa for the double, but he's not going to be able to put it down on net. Smogs going for a carry all the way through. Dog Biscuit unable to make the save. 1-1 scoreline between these two teams. We're only 32 seconds into this match. Smogs goes for these carries a lot. That last touch just going to put it over Dog Biscuit. Not quite sure he had the boost. And Smog's going to tie this game up for Shattered Dreams. 4:28 on the clock. Sapulpa going to force that one through on the kickoff. Smogs going to play it back into his own corner. Smog's going to get one more touch. Tension trying to get to that ball at midfield. Smog's going to leave it for him. Tension going to try and put it right under the crossbar. Sapulpa unable to make the save. Tension put Shattered Dreams up by 1 with 4:17 on the clock. A beautiful setup there from Smogs. PB took too long to challenge that ball at the midfield. That's going to allow Shattered Dreams an easy goal to put themselves up by 1, and let's see if PB can fight back. As Dog Biscuit puts this one in the orange zone on the kickoff, gets the follow-up to force it down into the corner, gets one more touch to get the pop over Tension, but Smog's there to shut it down. Dog Biscuit there to try and keep the offensive pressure going. Tension makes a mistake. Dog Biscuit all by himself off the kickoff. 5 consecutive touches to put that ball through and tie this game up for PB. We have 4 goals scored here in this third match, and we're not even a minute in. Sapulpa is basically going to stall on that kickoff as Smogs tries to force it through, but Dog Biscuit there to save it away. Tension putting this one down deep into the blue zone. Sapulpa there to collect. Has a little bit of time, but Smog's going to get there. Put it down in the blue zone. Dog Biscuit with 50 boost on the backboard. Going to come off. Unable to get the touch. Smogs with the pinch off the roof. Sapulpa there to clear it away. Down into his own corner. Dog Biscuit going to grab the 100. A Booming clear there on the pinch. That ball actually finding its way towards the orange net. Dog Biscuit puts it through. PB back up by 1 on a defensive clear for the ages. Very unlucky on the side of Shattered Dreams. But based on how many goals we saw in that first minute, I'm going to say that this game is not even close to over as Dog Biscuit gets that touch towards that side wall. Smog's going to pop it up. Going to get one more. As he puts it towards the blue net. Dog Biscuit going to leave that one for his teammate. Miscommunication. Dog Biscuit able to make that save. Sepulpa there to 50 it. Dog Biscuit going to grab the 100, but Sepulpa going to put it back towards his own net. Dog Biscuit going to center it. Sepulpa unable to get a touch on that one. That one going to go off the backboard. That's going to be centered. Dog Biscuit able to get that touchdown in the Savior medal on the match. Tension puts this one center, but Smogs is going to side flip. And Sepulpa going to try and put this one on net. That ball almost finding its way through, just wide. Sepulpa, though, able to keep the pressure on here in the orange zone. Smogs going to grab 100. Sepulpa unable to put that shot on net. Smogs and Tension going to run into each other. Smogs with the 100 coming off that side wall. On the contest, Sepulpa there to collect it, grabs a 100 boost, but Ops again's going for that one. Will allow Dog Biscuit to send this one off the backboard. Dog Biscuit not going to be there for the touch. Sepulpa going to fall back, expecting a clear from Smogs. Puts a lackluster shot on net, and the counterattack is on. The long goal not going to happen. That one just wide. Sepulpa going to put it towards his own center, but that shot's going to be wide on the double commit. Tension taking that boost in the corner. Dog Biscuit with 1 and a second. Pops it over towards midfield. Smog's going to put this one down into his own side. Sepulpa with the 100 boost. A ton of room to work with. Smog's going to be able to make that touch. Gets bumped by Sepulpa. Going to try and get one more, but Sepulpa with a nice pop towards net. Tension able to clear that one away. Gets one more touch to get it past the midfield line. Grabs 100 at mid. Cuts that one towards the blue net. Sepulpa there. Tension with the demo. Sepulpa going to go for the carry all the way down the pitch, but it's going to be wide on the second touch. Didn't have the boost to follow it up one more time. Dog Biscuit off the side wall. Shot on net. Tension there for the save. Sepulpa sends that one off the backboard. Dog Biscuit going to steal the boost in that back left corner. Sepulpa towards the backboard. Smog's going to send it down into the corner. Dog Biscuit trying to get that touch. Not going to work out. Sepulpa not going to be able to force it through either. Now Smog's has an open net to work with. He's not going to be able to get that angle. We'll have to opt for the center instead. But Dog Biscuit going to beat him to it. And Sepulpa with the follow-up touchdown deep into the blue zone. Tension on defense is trying to get this ball out. Will allow Smogs to go for the touch. Gets it past 1. Smogs in a one-on-one situation. Gets that pop, but Dog Biscuit reading it nicely. It will put it towards that side wall. Sepulpa unable to get to the ball. Tension shot going to be just wide. Sepulpa up. Will pinch it off the backboard. Put it down into his own corner. That ball going to find its way center. Nobody back in net, but Dog Biscuit able to get there before Tension. Trying to get that touch from the sidewall. Not going to work. Going for the demo. Tension is gone into the void for 3 seconds as Smogs pitches this one towards that side wall in the blue zone. Dog Biscuit. The nice clear towards the orange backboard. Tension with one touch. Sepulpa up to contest. Puts that one towards the net. Smogs! No! Smogs got stuck on the post. PB with 39 seconds are up by 2 goals. They just need to keep Shattered Dreams from scoring 2 in 40 seconds. It's going to be a rough task. Smog just unfortunate positioning there. Unable to recover this kickoff. Going to work in their favor, but Sepulpa with a nice follow-up touch. Sepulpa with one more, sending it off the backboard. Sepulpa with one more off the backboard. One more time. Dog Biscuit trying to finish it off, but Smogs is there for the save. Smog should be able to put this one on. Hits it wide on the initial touch. Hits it down. Tension there. Shot wide once again. In under 20 seconds, I'm not quite sure if the comeback is possible. Smogs sends it towards the sidewall. Tension has to get a ball in now. There's just no time. That booming clear is going to finish it. And PB, after losing 4-1 in game number 1, have taken game 2 by a scoreline of 4-1, taken game 3 by a scoreline of 4-2. And PB win the series, moving on to the semifinals. An amazing series from PB, and in all honesty, after seeing that first game, I did not think they would have had a chance to make the comeback in the series. But Rocket League is a game of momentum, and when you get it, God only knows what you're capable of. So PB, with an amazing come from behind upset there on Shattered Dreams, gonna head on into the semifinals. Let's go take a quick look at the bracket. So PB will move on to play the winners of the quarterfinal match between Silvers and the winner of Tactical Fakes and Ultimate Fighting Championship. And in the other two quarterfinals matches, we have Maybe Baby playing against Team Kyle and OTL Esports playing against Sway White. So Silvers will be playing Tactical Fakes in that other quarterfinal match. That series just ended 2-1 in favor of Tactical Fakes. We're going to head off to a short break. Make sure you guys head over to Matcherino. Use code RLHCharity to donate $1 to the prize pool. All contributions, actually for this tournament, since it is a charity, will go towards St. Jude's Children's Hospital. All proceeds from this tournament are going to be headed over to them. We'll be right back with some more Rocket League Hub action. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you after the break.
it all, no.
like ice, tracing all my scars. Why is it hurt on the inside? It's unforgivable, but I forgive you every time. Hard to let it go, 'cause we're intertwined. I break you, you break me, but something about it makes it so, baby. Every piece keeps us together in the cold. I break you break me, holding our love until the fall. Can you feel it? The fire in your soul, leaping at the chance for love. Can you feel it? Haunting your senses, letting all your feelings go. But I can feel it rushing through my veins. Your love's the only drug I know. But we've been playing the hand now with devil. We can light it up. I know that we can make it through the night, but I can feel the fire inside. So there won't be no fear tonight. We crossed the line, and now it's clear to see the light behind the suffering. Believe we'll finally be free. Let the silhouette cast upon your heart, turning every little moment into scars. Baby, it's our chance to make a start, so we can fly.
I know that we will make it. I know that we will make it. I know that we will make it. I know that we.
I know that we can make it through the night, but I can feel the fire inside. So there won't be no fear tonight. We crossed the line, and now it's clear to see the light behind the suffering. Believe we'll finally be free. Into the night, city lights are dancing, slowly falling apart. The shadows causing an outbreak of wishing upon a star. It's time I'm feeling stronger, and I know I can do better. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the lights on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at Rocket League Hub for some more Rocket League action. This time we're actually on time to the game, and we have PB on the orange versus Silvers on the blue. I realize that I messed up the names on the overlay. I shall fix that right now. Whoops. My apologies for that. PB on the orange. Silvers on the blue. And we're good to go. Okay, my apologies. We're good. We're back. We're back in it. Alright, Silvers scored that first goal. Deck putting that one through into the orange net rather quickly in this match. We'll see if they can maintain this lead as we get into game one of this best of three. 4 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock. Dog Biscuit. I'm going to send this one towards the blue backboard as Deck pops that one up towards the midfield. Sapulpa able to play that one down into the back right corner. Collects it. Gonna get that touch, trying to get it past Dan, but Dan able to get that ball. Dog Biscuit, the only one there to follow it up, puts that shot on net. Deck gonna be there to play it wide. Dog Biscuit unable to get a touch on that one. Deck hits it up once. Sapulpa with that touch down into the corner. Dan gonna be beat out on that 50. Dog Biscuit up for the contest, but Deck gonna play that one down. The only one there, Sapulpa, shot on net, not hard enough. Deck there to save it away. The bump on Dan. Deck gets one. Has it at midfield, going for the flick, gets that one up towards the orange net. Dog Biscuit there for the save as he hits it off the crossbar, and that ball will be played away off that side wall. Dog Biscuit unable to get the touch, leaves the orange net wide open. Dan going to take advantage of that 2-goal lead. Stands for Silvers here in game number one of this best of three. Dog Biscuit, if he makes that touch, maybe a goal the other way, but he's just under that ball, not getting up high enough, and we're at 3:22 on the clock with the 2-0 lead standing for Silvers. Dog Biscuit, put that one down into the blue zone off the kickoff. Dan, up in the air, gets that touch towards midfield. Dog Biscuit and Sapulpa going to double commit on that one. Dan sends this one off the orange backwards. Sapulpa grabs 100 boost. Dan with one more touch, puts that one towards the orange net. Dog Biscuit and Sapulpa going to combine for an own goal pinch. And Silvers find themselves up by 3 on an early Christmas present. 3:06 on the clock. PB, they lost game number one of their last series 4-1, but then won 2 straight to find themselves here in the semifinals. Sapulpa there to make the save. Let's see if they go down 1-0 once again. Can make that comeback. Sapulpa gonna go for a flick. Deck there for the touch. Plays it wide. Saver medal on the match. Gets one more as he puts it down deep into the orange zone. Sapulpa with one touch. Deck the pass center. And we hit towards the side wall by Dog. Dan gonna retreat back on defense. He does Deck to get that pop towards the orange net. That ball gonna go off the backboard. Deck reading it nicely. Gets that touchdown! Deck with an amazing shot. Puts Silvers up 4-0 with 2:30 on the clock, just at the halfway point. Beautiful read on that bounce off the backboard. Sapulpa just barely unable to make that save, and Silvers are up by 4 as we're right back to the kickoff. Sapulpa gets that touch towards the side wall. Deck with a nice pinch. Grabs a 100 boost in mid. Dog Biscuit gonna get that touch across the pitch. That pinch towards the center. Sets up Dan for shot on net. That one going through on a bump from Deck. Leaves Sapulpa unable to make the save. And Silvers are dominating the pitch right now as they find themselves up by 5 goals. Just 14 seconds past the halfway point in game number 1. Sapulpa gonna win out on that kickoff, puts it down in the blue zone. Dog Biscuit up for a touch, gets that one off the corner, puts it towards the center. Sapulpa there for the shot, but it's gonna be saved away by Deck. Nice offensive opportunity there for them. PB trying to slowly inch their way back into this game. Maybe not win it, but gain some momentum as they head into game number 2. As Deck plays this one towards that side wall at midfield. Sapulpa sealing that boost in the back left, but that leaves his net wide open. Deck gonna take advantage. That's a 6-goal lead now for Silvers with the minute 47 up on the clock. And Deck with what I believe is 4th. Oh no, actually they both have a hat trick now. So the goals are split evenly across the board for Silvers. A minute 47 left. They're up by 6. A very, very promising situation for them here in game number 1. This ball's played towards that left wall. Dan here for a clear. Dog Biscuit gonna fall back on defense. Has a 100 boost to work with. Actually allows Sapulpa to go for that one instead, but Dan's gonna beat him to it by a mile. And a 7-0 scoreline up on the board. Now questions arise. Is the Brazil gonna happen? Sapulpa not quite sure what's going on here with the defense of PB. We'll see if they can step it up as we're back to the kickoff. Is ball gonna stay on that midway line? Deck gonna grab 100 boost, allow Dan to go for this one. And Sapulpa zooms past. Deck with an opportunity. Dan gonna fake that one. Deck gonna bring it down into the corner. Gets one touch, going for the second. Forces it through. That ball just sitting there. Will be pinched away. Played towards midfield. Deck getting it past both. Has opportunity for a goal, but Sapulpa able to recover off the bump. Sapulpa giving the pass to Dog Biscuit. Brings it all the way across, but Dog Biscuit gonna miss. It's Sapulpa gonna get bumped. Deck with the counterattack opportunity. Gets that pop. Going for the carry. All the way across the pitch. Deck gonna carry it in, his 4th goal of the match. 56 seconds on the clock. Silvers find themselves up 8-0. This is a semi-final in a single elimination tournament. So the winner of this will move on to the Grands. And right now it's looking very promising for Silvers. They already have game 1 in the bag. One more game needed for them after this in order to move on to the Grand Finals and be our first team there. If they can just keep PB scoreless like they have been. Deck there for the clear towards the side wall. Sapulpa playing it up. Deck gonna play this one over Sapulpa, but will be bumped by his own teammate. Dan though gonna send that one off the side wall. Dog Biscuit down into the corner. Dog Biscuit one more, puts it towards the center, but too much power on that. Sapulpa unable to catch up. Dog Biscuit gonna pop that one over his own teammate. Sapulpa just gonna play this one towards the side wall to avoid the 9th goal. We're gonna nice clear down into the blue corner. Deck there to collect it. Deck with one more. Gonna get under this ball. Allow Dan to get that pop down into the corner. They're looking for their 9th as Dog Biscuit clears this one towards the midfield. Dan unable to get a touch. Deck just gonna pop that one over, and that will touch ground. Silvers take game number 1 by a score of 8-0. And that's not the way you want to start off if you are PB. I mean, not much to say about that game other than just really pure domination. And let's hope to Christ that PB can give us a better performance than that. See what they're going to be able to do. They lost pretty brutally in their first match of their last series, then won 2 straight, so you never know what this PB roster is capable of. Here we go. Game number 2, 5 minutes on the clock, a 0-0 scoreline. Dan going to win that kickoff as he plays it towards the side wall. This one deep in the orange zone. Sapulpa going to send that one off the side wall once again. Deck there to cut it off as he sends it off the backboard. Deck one more touch. Plays it down in the corner. Grabs 100 boost. This ball played towards the center. Dan there for the shot on net. Will find its way through, and it's not looking good for PB. All right, off the bat. 14 seconds in. Silvers find themselves up by 1. 4:46 on that clock. Right back to the kickoff. PB need to get something going quickly. And that might be it, actually. Is that ball just barely wide up the post? Dan up in the air. We'll get the clear over Dog Biscuit, and Sapulpa going to have to fall back on defense. Actually turns around to contest that shot. Deck. This one off the backboard. Can Deck get that second one? Yes, he can. Deck. The double touch off the backboard. Puts it through. 2-goal lead for Silvers. Gets that dunk. Kind of ramps off of Sapulpa and finishes it off with the wheels. A nice little touch there. Puts it right through the middle of the pipes. 4:32 up on that clock. This ball played towards that side wall. Deck going to get up. Getting a nice pinch, but Sapulpa getting contact on that ball. Dan in a position to make something happen here as he gets one touch, but just pass that ball with a little bit too much pace. Still able to follow it up, though. Trying to get it center. Going to get beat to it. Sapulpa, the ball down deep in the blue corner. Going to be cut off by Deck with ease. Dog Biscuit with one. Not able to get the second. Deck with one man to beat. Gets a flick. Puts it toward that. Unsavable. Silvers up by 3. Deck with 2 goals of his own. And we're not even a minute into this match. And the chances are looking slim here for PB. Early on in game number 2. 4 minutes and 3 seconds. Deck. Getting that second touch off the corner. Trying to get one more. Not going to get it. Dan and Deck retreating back on defense as Dog Biscuit gets a pop off the side wall. Deck there to cut it off. Sapulpa pinches it off the bottom part of that side wall. Deck with a nice booming clear. Sapulpa going to force that one through. Sends that one towards the left side wall of the pitch. Dog Biscuit, Sapulpa going to demo. Or going to double commit. Pardon me. But Deck going to collect that one. Going to try and put it on net. Dog Biscuit getting a little bit of that. Sapulpa trying to get this one towards midfield, but Dan and Deck doing a great job of maintaining the offensive pressure. Dan, though, going to whiff there on the backboard. Sapulpa going to try and clear it out as he sends it towards that side wall. Deck getting a series of touches there off that side wall, but Sapulpa ending up going to send that one off the backboard. That ball still sitting in the front of the net. Dog Biscuit with one. Going to let this one fall down. Sapulpa going to opt against going for the shot. Dan going to bring this one towards the side wall. Now the counterattack is on. Has the boost. Sends it up the backboard. One straight down. Deck not going to be there for the shot. The double miss on defense. Leaves Deck with the wide open net. Sends it off the crossbar. Not going to find its way through. But Dan there to finish it off. Bottom right corner. 2:53 on the clock. And a 4-0 lead for Silvers. All they have to do is keep PB scoreless for another 2:53, and they'll find themselves taking this 2-0 series and getting themselves that first spot in the Grands. A beautiful flick there from Deck. Deck going for the fake. Sapulpa not going to fall for it. Grabs 100 boost. Sapulpa collecting the ball on top of his car, going for a flick of his own. Dog Biscuit with the demo, but Sapulpa going to play that one off the corner. Grabs 100 boost, falling back. Dog Biscuit left with 0. Forced to go that touch. Please don't own goal. Okay, good. Sapulpa with one. Deck there to cut it off. Puts it on net. That one under the crossbar. 5-0 for Silvers. Ladies and gentlemen, game, set, match. Silvers almost 100%, I believe, will take this game and move on into the grand finals by a series score of 2-0. If nothing goes drastically wrong. Dog Biscuit going to play this one back into his corner. Set up Sapulpa for a touch across his own net. Deck unable to get there in time, though, to cut it off. This ball, nice clear here. Sapulpa unable to get the touch, but that sets up Dog Biscuit for a touch of his own. Sends it top corner, but it's going to be just high off the crossbar. Sapulpa able to keep that ball in the blue zone for the time being, but Dan with one. Dan with the second. Should be easily savable, and it will be from Dog as he sends it off that side wall. Dan, though, going to steal that 100 boost in the corner. Now he's Sapulpa in an awkward position. Gets that flick up, but Dan, or Deck, actually going to be able to get up to that ball in time. Dan trying to get that one through, but Sapulpa putting on some nice pressure here. Deck unable to get the touch, but Dog Biscuit gonna miss that goal. Wide open net, just unable to put it on. The demo on Dan. Deck the last one back. Sapulpa with an opportunity here as he tries to go for the fake, but that last little pop's gonna allow Deck to get the touch. Bump from Dog Biscuit puts Deck past the ball. Sapulpa there on the 50, sends that one off the blue backboard. Deck gonna put this one across the pitch down towards the midfield. Demo here from Sapulpa. Deck setting himself up for 50 and gets it. Gets one more touch as he gets this one down in the orange zone. Trying to get on that ball. Gets the flip reset. No! Deck! No mercy! Silvers are up by 6. Unbelievable. That gets the rage quit from Sapulpa. That is absolutely ridiculous. And Dog Biscuit's gone as well. Silvers take the series 2-0. And we'll move on to the grand finals.
What a game.
That shot was ridiculous.
I can agree. Wow. What a shot, Deck. What a shot. I'm gonna... Yeah.
Alrighty. So, Silvers will take this match 2-0 in the series. They will move on to the grand finals. Let's go take a quick look at the bracket. Quick look at the bracket. We have OTL Esports facing off against Team Kyle in the other semi-finals match. They're 15 minutes into that one, so we
Can you hear me?
Open your eyes and see the people chanting, slowly falling apart. The silence causing an earthquake. I'm wishing upon a star. This time I'm feeling higher, and I know I can be taller. Shadows causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up,
happy place. It will change your groove. When you're dancing on the moon, dancing on the moon. When we dance again, all our trouble seems to fade away. This is how I feel when you take me to some levels that I've never been. When we dance again, all our trouble seems to fade away. This is how I feel when you take me to some places that I've never been. When we dance again, that I've never been, that I've never been, that I've never, ever, never, ever been.
Walking on the moon. Walking on the moon.
Chase your happy place. It will change your groove. When you're dancing on the moon, dancing on the moon. When we dance again, all our trouble seems to fade away. This is how I feel when you take me to some levels that I've never been. When we dance again, all our trouble seems to fade away. This is how I feel when you take me to some places that I've never been.
You know I make you feel good. And don't you wanna feel good, good, good? Sometimes I wish that we could go back before you got hurt, hurt, hurt. When before I was scared, now I'm feeling prepared. Don't you wanna feel good? Don't you wanna feel good, good, good?
When you say you were leaving, I thought that you meant it. I played the victim, you start as indifferent. Hindsight comes standard with rose-colored lenses. Hate to admit it, you're better off. Now you're too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses.
Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start it.
Maybe feelings change, I can remember all the reasons why we've been separate ways. Feeling all alone in your company, keeping you captive with guilty chains.
We're night and day, solar eclipses. Too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses.
Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again.
Are we built? Depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will go, give up the ego. Making it feel good. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go.
Tomorrow we build.
Depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will, though. Give up the ego. Making it feel good. Just gotta just let it go. Just gotta just let it go. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. We can start again. We can start it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Welcome back to Rocket League Hub for some grand finals action here in this charity 2v2 tournament. All proceeds going over to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Go to the Matcherino. Use code RLH Charity. You can donate $1 for absolutely free, no cost to you. And it will help us out a lot. We are here. Grand finals between OTL Esports featuring Miaden and... I'm going off a Smash here, so the names might be different in-game, but we have Miaden and Nahitios. Oh boy. And Silvers, which is Dan and Deck. We saw Silvers go off in the last series on stream. We have yet to see OTL Esports on stream, and I cannot wait for some grand finals action. This is a best of 7 winner take all, and it is going to be one hell of a series between these two teams. I cannot wait to hop right into the action. Once we get into the lobby, we shall switch the overlay over and get started. Finn O'Rourke. My team went out first time, lol, GG easy. Hey bro, at least you gave it a shot. You never know. We appreciate you coming out and participating in the tournament. And thanks for coming and checking out the stream. Mitchell Terry, spam this light refractory to help K Factory. Okay, I don't know about that one. Alright, we are in game. Let's get the overlay switched over. Here we are. OTL Esports versus Silvers. Best of 7 grand final action. Let's get her going. We have Silvers on the blue, OTL on the orange, Miaden, Nahitos. I don't know how to spell it or say it. Okay. We're gonna call him Nay. Nay, Miaden, Dan, and Deck. 5 minutes on the clock, a 0-0 scoreline. As we get these grand finals underway, this one on the sidewall, Deck with possession, going towards the orange, Deck gets that flick early, what a save from Miaden, puts that one over towards the orange sidewall. Dan gonna send that one off the corner once, trying to get that center, but Nay is there to play it away and try and get it towards midfield. Deck there for the contest, Nay gonna play it up, Miaden's up, playing that one towards the sidewall. Deck, Miaden into that ball, net, play that one towards the sidewall. Gonna get one more touch as he plays it across the pitch. Grabs a 100 boost in the corner. Gets that pop. Going for one more. Trying to get it past Deck. And will. Dan, the last man back on defense. Nay will grab the 100 boost in the corner. Go for this ball as he comes off the roof. Trying to get under it. Gets the flick. Oh, what a save from Deck to keep that one out. Miaden coming in under the crossbar. OTL Esports up by 51 seconds into this first match. And we're already seeing this unbelievable offensive play and mechanical skill from both teams. And I cannot wait to see what the rest of this series entails. As Deck, gonna grab the 100 boost on the side. Gonna get one touch. Gonna go for a second. Gets a third. And a fourth. But not much gonna come out of it. Nay gonna play this one. Down deep into the blue zone. Coming off the corner. Gets one. Gets the second. Gets it over both defenders. But Deck is there for the save. Miaden contesting that ball. Going to be played towards center pitch as this one's played across the net. Grabs a 100 boost in the corner, trying to get this center as Deck gets one. Deck gets the second. Unable to get to that ball though as Nay plays it right back towards midfield. Retreats back to grab a 100 boost and will go up to contest. Deck getting that flick over one. Miaden the last one back on defense. Deck with one to beat. Flicks it up off the crossbar. But Dan is too far back. Deck with the demo. Nay opting against going for the spot. That leaves Dan in a one-on-one situation, but his initial hit is just too hard. Nay, trying to get that touch. Not going to work out. This ball played up the side wall. Deck with one. Deck under with the second. Puts it down deep into the orange corner. Miaden. You can try and get this ball down in the blue zone. Sends it off the roof. Dan there to collect. One-on-one situation, but Nay there to beat him on the contest. Grabs the 100 boost at midfield. Coming off the corner. Going to try and get the center. Actually puts that one towards net. Deck there for the save. Nay, the back pass to Miaden. Going to be played wide. Deck there to collect. Gets it past one on the fake, going for the pop, over the second, actually plays it under, wide open net. Deck's going to tie this game up. 2:40 on the clock. Silvers tied 1-1 with OTL Esports. This is only game number 1 of a best of 7 here in the grand finals. These two teams fighting for $50 in this single elimination tournament. And we're right back to the kickoff. 2:39 on the clock. Miaden putting this ball in the blue zone off the kickoff. Nay, gonna be there for the contest. Gets the dunk on the defender, but Deck there to clear it away towards the corner. Nay, there for one touch, gets the second. But that 50 will send it down past the midfield point into the orange zone. Miaden there to collect, gets one touch, gets a second. But Deck's up in the air, able to play that one down in his own corner. Unable to fall down that ball. Nay, the shot on net, gonna be way wide. Miaden grabbing the 100 boost in the corner. Gets one towards midfield. Ups against going for more. Dan will put this one in the orange zone. Nay going to get one touch, but Deck there to collect it on the side wall. Getting a follow-up. Trying to get under it. Not going to be able to. Dunks down. Basically stalls that ball on the 50. Deck going to play it up the side wall. However, both players going to fall back on defense. Deck has 0 boost. Dan sitting with 88. Going to have to make something happen. That ball going to be played wide by Miaden. Nay. One touch short center. Miaden for the shot. Unbelievable passing play. OTL Esports up by 1 once again. 1:47 on the clock. Puts that ball where not a single defender could have saved it. And we're right back to the kickoff. Nay, sending it off the roof. You know, the more I look at the name and the profile picture, I'm kind of thinking it's not Miaden. But I've committed now. It's too late. Dan sends it towards the middle. Deck unable to get that touch on defense, but Dan luckily going to be able to put it into the corner. That ball sent towards the net, going to be just tied. Deck going to collect it. Keeping it on top of his car, setting up for the flick. Going to get it up and over one. Opportunity in a 1-on-1 situation here as he carries it off the backboard. Nay sends off the backboard once again. Dan going to try and get this one to Deck, but Deck not able to get to that ball in time. This ball cleared towards midfield. Dan unable to get a touch. Deck going to fall back. Deck grabbing the 100 boost in the corner. Dan pumping it up. Deck, one touch off the side wall. Deck with the second. Carrying it all the way down. Gets that doink. Almost finding its way into the back of the net. Nahitos awarded with the saver medal on the match. Deck, not the best of touches there, but Dan able to play it across. Dan with a nice demo. But unable to get that follow-up touch. Deck with 20 boost. We'll send that one towards the corner. Getting under that ball. Trying to get it center. Gets that touch one more time off the top corner. But Deck there to clear it away. Nay, one touch off the side wall. Grabbing the 100 boost. Gonna go for the dish maybe here. Not gonna work out. Dan there. He can test it away. That ball popped up. Deck. Gonna get that ball up and over one. 5 seconds remaining on the clock. They need a goal here. Deck sends it off the side wall. Opportunity still alive. Deck the shot on net. No! It's gonna bounce off the post. OTL Esports will take game number 1 of this best of 7 series by a scoreline of 2-1. Unbelievable first game from these two teams. Let me update the series score really quick. I don't know why I said commentary. There we go. Overlay has been adjusted. All right, quickly. We're gonna fully commit here. We're gonna go with that's Mia. We're gonna say Mia, and I'm still gonna say Nay. But I was saying Miaden. Take a look at the name in the profile picture. I'm going Nia, and I'm fully committing Mia. I'm fully committing to it. RLH Charity, yes, that is the code. If you go to the match arena, use code RLH Charity, you donate $1 for completely free, no cost to you. To St. Jude's. Is that Pokimane in the profile picture? I don't think it is. Trust me, I know what Pokimane... okay, well, back to the series. Game 2 here on DFH. We're at the kickoff. 5 minutes on the clock. A 0-0 scoreline. OTL Esports up 1 here in this best of 7. Deck and Dan. trying to get an early kickoff goal. Here's that one's right corner, not going to find its way through. And Mia going to clear that one away towards midfield. Continuing it down into the corner, going for the center, off the backboard. Is Nay there? No, he's not. Deck. We'll play that one towards the side wall. Nay, 60 boost, coming off the side. Going to play that one down. Dan there to collect. Will take his time as he grabs 100 boost down in the corner. Going for one more, but Mia going to beat him to it. Deck. There for one touch off the side wall. Getting one more as he comes off the backboard. That pinch from Mia, going to put it towards center, but Nay has to fall back on defense. Doesn't have a lot to work with. Mia getting the flip reset off that ball, but not going to be able to do much with it as Deck clears it up and over one in a one-on-one situation as he cuts it towards the orange net. Fakes him out, puts it through, bottom right corner. Mia, no idea what to do as Deck just plays the slow game. Oh, that is such a tough position to be in as a defender. But that will put Silvers up 1-0 here in game number 2, 4:11 on the clock. Nay going to win that kickoff, put it down in the blue zone. Dan following it up. Gets it into the orange. 61 boost to work with, but Mia going to beat him to it. Deck has a lot of boost. We'll be able to clear this one across the net. They so desire. Getting under that ball, getting the pump, and Nay there to cut it off. And we're right back to a 1-1 scoreline with 3:57 on the clock as these two teams continue to grind it out on the pitch. .355 on the clock. Deck playing this one into the corner. Nay gonna send that one off the bottom of that corner. Trying to get that pop, and Will gets it towards the center. One more touch. Why not? Dan there to defend. Mia almost finding it. Sends it off the post, and now Deck on the counterattack. Doesn't have a lot of boost to work with, but the defender doesn't know that. Nay still able to make that save. 3:35. Mia puts it down in the corner. 40 boost. Gets off that side wall. Gonna try and get the center here. 30 boost remaining. Deck and Dan awkward positioning, but Deck able to force it through. Deck brings it towards the center. Going for a pop. Gets it up and over one. Trying to get the 50 on the second. Not going to work. Doesn't get the boost either. Will have to retreat fully back. Dan with the 100 boost trying to contest this ball. And neither Dan nor Nay are going to get that. But the bump on Mia sets up an opportunity. But Deck doesn't get the hit he needs. Although they give him the time to readjust. Deck gets under that ball. Trying to force it through. Gets it towards the center. But Mia the only one there to respond in time. Dan able to clear that one away towards the side wall. Nay going to play that one down. Deck with one. And the second. Gets it up and over one. But Mia there for the save. Keeps the scoreline at 1-1 as we're approaching the halfway point here in game number 2. Mia plays it up the backboard. Unable to get to Deck in time. This ball will be played across. Grabs 100 boost in the corner. Nay has a lot of boost to work with as well. Trying to get that center, but Dan, great positioning there on defense. He is bumped way out of net. Deck, the last one back for the time being, but they're not going to offensively pressure that one. Deck will go for a flick. This ball going to be played towards the opposite side wall on the pitch. Mia going to retreat back with the remaining boost. Nay going to try and put this one through. Unable to find that second touch off the backboard. Dan going to collect it as he brings it up the left side. Getting one touch. Gets it up and over Mia, but Nay there. Mia, the pass off the backboard. Deck unable to make the save. Nay puts it through. 1-goal lead for OTL Esports off of a beautiful setup from the corner. 2:09 on the clock. OTL wants to find themselves up 2-0 in the series. Deck on the kickoff. Forces it down deep into the orange zone. Mia. Ball. Left side. Puts it across in the blue zone, but Deck there to collect. Deck 73 boost to work with. One back. Puts that one towards net. Mia able to rotate back in time to get that save. Dan going to try and put a quickie on net, but Mia there for the save once again, and the savior medal on the match. Dan, the pinch off the bottom of the wall. Mia unable to get that touch. Nay, though, will. And the pressure's on as Dan has to retreat back on defense. Nay has 40 boost to work with. Now grabs 100 in the corner. Backflips. Actually fakes out one of the defenders. Dan and Deck stacking up in that corner. Deck able to continue it. Puts it up and over. Mia almost finding it into the net. Just wide. On that defensive touch, Mia sends it off the roof. And Nay there for the follow-up as he sends it towards the backboard. Nay falling back. Nice shadow defense against Deck. Deck unable to put that one on net. We'll have to play it towards the side wall instead. Dan going to pressure this ball to 51 by Mia as this one's played up the side wall. Nay, in a one-on-one situation, decides to play it slowly across the middle of the pitch. Deck going to grab the 100 boost in the corner. Take possession while he can. Gets under this ball. Gets it towards that right side wall. Setting himself up for a center here as he plays it up once again. Coming off that corner. Trying to get that touch. Doesn't get what he needed, though. Dan still trying to get a shot out of it. Not going to work out, and Deck has to retreat back on defense as this ball's played into the blue zone. Deck will play it across, keeping it away from Mia. Don't worry about Nay, but that's okay. He gets a flick over. 40 boosts remaining for him in a one-on-one situation. Nia Blake Shadow gets the flick! Deck gets that ball up and over. Puts it through. 2-2 scoreline. 40 seconds on the clock. We have a tie game here in game number 2 as Silvers are looking to tie up this series. 39 seconds. We're right back to the kickoff. These two teams brawling it out here in game number 2. Mia getting one touch. Going for a second, but Deck gonna pop that one up. Dan unable to contest. Nay, the closest one. 0 boost remaining for him, though. That ball almost missed by Deck. Nay will play towards that side wall. Deck grabbing the 100 boost in the corner. Nice opportunity for him. 1-on-2 situation. Gets the carry. Gets one. Gets two. Puts that one towards net. Nay's unable to save it. And Deck all by himself. The hat trick on the match. But Silver's up by 1 with 20 seconds remaining. And it looks like they're in a good spot to tie this series up. 5 goals scored in this game. That kickoff going to find its way into the blue zone. That ball played towards the center. Nay with that opportunity. Going to be saved away by Deck. Less than 10 seconds remain. A need needs to be scored. A goal needs to be scored. That ball finding its way deep. But there's not enough time. No one there. That ball going to be pinched down beautifully. Silvers have tied this series up at 1. Let's adjust the score on the overlay. 1-1 in this best of 7 grand finals. And we're back. I need to take a quick swig of water. Woo! Alrighty. Headed into game number 3, these two teams brawling it out. Blood, sweat, and tears left on the blades of grass. But they're cars, so... Okay. Well, you know what I meant. Here we go. Game number 3. Here on DFH. Dan, Deck, Nay, Mia. 5 minutes on the clock. 0-0 scoreline. Looking for the advantage in this series. This ball put in the orange zone off the kickoff. Mia gonna backflip. Works out in the end. Sends it off that side wall. Deck with one. In the pinch off the corner. Gets that ball towards center, but Nay doing a good job on defense getting that one out. Dan has to retreat back. No, he gets beat. Mia gonna put that one through. OTL Esports up on top early. "18 seconds in. That is the momentum boost you need. I'm almost 100% sure that's not Pokemon, guys. I'm sorry. 4:42 up on the clock. Deck sends that one off the side wall. Mia collects it. Plays it up. Unable to get that touch. We might be able to spike this one down, and will as he gets it under Dan. Deck. Last one on the backboard. Mia getting into this ball. Able to get the center, but that one's going to be popped over the top of the net. And Nay. Last one left to contest. Dan with a nice flick. Deck there for the follow-up. Puts that one towards the orange net. Mia up to play that one wide. Deck with one. Deck trying to get this pop over Nay, but not going to work. Ball off the side wall by Dan. Mia the last one back. Able to pinch that one off the backboard slightly. Dan going to get one. Deck with the shot. Right back to a tied game. 55 seconds in. 1-1 scoreline. A beautiful setup here from Dan. Deck putting it right under the crossbar. And we're tied up once again here in game number 3. Mia on the kickoff. Plays off that side wall. Deck with the fake. 1-on-1 situation now. Gonna get that flick once again over Mia. Deck so powerful in those 1-on-1 situations. There's not much you can do on the defensive side here. 3:55 on the clock and a 2-1 lead for Silvers. Nay, gonna win that kickoff. Sends it off the sidewall. Dan Gonna do what he can to try and keep it away from the center, and does a really good job of doing so. On the sidewall, 40 boost to work with. Decides against going for that ball. Will allow Deck to do it instead. Nay, gonna get that ball before anyone else. He sends it towards the blue backboard. The redirect from Mia off the corner. Nay with the shot! What is that? One touch, Mia up in the air. The redirect off the corner. Nay with the angle. Puts it on net. What an amazing passing play. And we're right back to a 2-2 scoreline. 3:37 on the clock. Mia sends it towards the backboard. Deck, 100 boost in the corner. Gets a beautiful flick. Gets this one deep into the orange zone. Deck all by himself. Shot on net. Nay there for the save. This ball played towards the center. Deck trying to fake out Mia. Not going to work out, but we'll still be able to force it through into the orange zone. Keep the pressure on. Deck, not a lot of boost to work with. Nay has 100. We'll just take that ball right away from him. Force this one towards the midfield. Gets a nice 50. Pops it up towards the center. But Mia not there for the shot. Will allow Deck to collect. Get a nice boom down towards the orange zone. Mia up in the air, able to play that one wide. Off the sidewall, grabs 100 boost in the corner. Mia not going to go for that touch. Dan going to pop it up towards the center. Nay going to beat him to it. One-on-one situation for Nay. Deck going to beat him. Mia up. Going to play this one towards the sidewall. Deck coming off. Send it off the backboard. Going to go for one more, but he's demoed by Nay. And Mia able to save that one. And the counterattack is on. The pass from May. The redirect from Mia. Not able to get the pop at the demo on Deck. Dan sends off the bottom corner. Nay going to pop that one up. Deck, that touch across the pitch. Mia playing it towards that side wall. Going to get down on the ground. Going to go for a follow-up here. That ball's going to be centered. Nobody left back and hit the shot. It's in. Mia all by herself. 3-2 scoreline. 2:25 up on the clock. And 1-goal lead for OTL Esports here in game number 3. And we're right back to the kickoff. That ball off the side wall. That one's going oddly towards the center, but Mia there in time to save it away. Nay with a nice clear. Down into the blue corner. Has 100 boost. Getting one touch. Gonna get bumped in. There to just keep the ball out of the net. Deck. The nice collect. Forcing it through. Empty net. Shot. Not hard enough. Nahito save. And the savior medal on the match. Dan there to collect. Maintains possession with the 50. Going for the flick. This ball played up the corner. Dan unable to get the touch. Mia gets that flip reset. Gets that touch. But Deck leaving enough room to be able to react. Deck sends it off the corner. Nay going to come off the ceiling. Trying to get that touch. Not going to work. Right off the side. Poach Dan has tied this game up once again with the minute 40. We're tied at 3s. On a shot. Almost unsavable. These two teams so evenly matched, just looking for the 1-game advantage here in this best of 7. A perfect stall on the kickoff. Deck going to try and force it through, but Mia going to get just enough to put it in the blue zone. Dan trying to get the counterattack going quick. Will work out. Dan going to force it through. Nobody left back on defense. Can he get it on net? No, he cannot, and it will be cleared away by Mia. Mia with one touch. Send it off the backboard. Deck clearing it across. Nay not going to get the touch that he needed. Grabs 100 boost. Gets one, gets a second, send it off the sidewall, going for a third. Nice touch to put it deep into the blue zone off the backboard. Deck gonna go for a clear of his own. Gets under this ball, gets a couple touches there, trying to get it over, but that ball too low. Dan and Deck double committing on that ball. Mia with the boost over! OTL Esports! 57 seconds left. Mia puts him up by 1. They're in a good spot to take game number 3 here if they can keep their opponent scoreless for the next 57 seconds. Mia, trying to get down into the corner. Deck trying to play the slow game. Nay going to beat him to it. That ball going to fall right down. Nay with a beautiful pass. Mia, the shot just over the crossbar. The counterattack is on. One-on-one situation. Deck just doesn't have the boost. He over drives it. Nay going to play towards the sidewall. Dan, the pop towards the center. Deck, the doink towards the orange net. Mia there for the save. Dan with one touch. Brings it up the corner. Not a lot of boost remaining for him. Trying to get the center. Mia going to demo Deck. Wouldn't have mattered anyways. Nay with the 100 boost, trying to get this pass across, gets one more pop, going for one more, puts it on net, it's in on the own goal. 20 seconds left, 2-goal lead for OTL. That might be the nail in the coffin here in game number 3. Unfortunate, Dan had to just go for a desperation attempt save. Not gonna find what he needed. If nothing goes drastically wrong, OTL Esports should find themselves up 2-1 in this best of 7 series. Dan gonna collect. No, he's not. That ball on net from Mia gonna be just wide. Nay gonna finish it off. That's it. Game, set, match. 6-3 scoreline. OTL Esports will take game number 3 here. In commanding fashion in this final minute of play. And now it's all gonna be on Silvers to see if they can stay in the game mentally and make the comeback that they need to in game number 4 and not be forced into series point. That ball will touch ground. OTL Esports up 2-1 in the series. Beautiful play from both of these players. 3 goals for each. The score 15 points apart on score. It doesn't get more even than even, because that made perfect sense. I'm going to take advantage of the 50 seconds that or the 40 seconds that I've got left. I'm going to go use the restroom really quick. I do apologize. I'm back just in time. We're here. Game number 4. Dan, Deck, Nay, and Mia. 5 minutes on the clock. 0-0 scoreline. Mia gonna win that kickoff. Grab the 100 boost in the corner. Deck gonna collect it. Has time. Flicks it up. Over Mia. Nay gonna be there for the contest. Keep the ball in the blue zone for the time being. Deck with 1 touch. Deck with the second. Gets it up and over. But that ball unable to get put on net. Nay grabs a 100 boost in the corner. Gets one. That ball off the ceiling. Able to read it nicely. Fall down on this one. Contest stands touch. Played up the side wall. Deck with 1. Deck with the second. But Dan not in position to put that one towards net. Mia gonna collect it. Try and get the counterattack going. The pass across. To Nay. Nay. The shot on net. Saved away by Deck. Dan gonna play this one away towards the left side of the pitch. That 100 boost not spawning in mid. Doesn't have a lot to work with. Will boost right over that ball after the bounce off the ceiling. We'll have to grab the 100 in the corner and retreat back as it's now a 2-on-1 situation. Deck there to cut it off and alleviate some of the offensive pressure for the time being. Nay and Mia double committing on that one. This ball's still sitting in the blue zone for the time being though. Deck gonna get a nice clear. Dan gonna go for the follow. We'll get it up and over Nay. Mia the last one back. 1 touch off the side wall and the second. Nice job getting that one off the blue corner. Dan gets a backflip just to keep it out. That ball saved away by Deck. What a read. As he gets this one going on the counterattack into the orange zone. That ball not the best of bounces for the orange squad, but Nay going to get to that before anyone else. Going for the carry. All the way down the pitch. Fakes it out, but Deck there for the save once again. Deck getting that flick. Rocking the titanium white Maverick. That ball, center net. Mia, one more. Send it off the backboard, but Nay nowhere in sight. Able to avoid the bump is Deck. Deck with the flick. Puts it towards the orange net. Nay there for the save. Mia with 1. Deck there to contest. But Mia able to maintain possession. Gets it past Dan. Deck backwards. Mia at the center. Mia, can she finish? No! Dan there to save it away. Nay with 1 touch. Keeping it off that side wall. Maintaining pressure in this blue zone. Mia sending it off the backboard. Deck there to play it into the corner. Dan and Deck double committing there, but no pressure being put on, so they will not be punished. That ball sent off the backboard by Nay. Mia, the shot attempt. Deck there, save, and the saving medal on the match. One of the lowest scoring games we've seen so far in this series as Nay pops this one up in his own zone, but is going to get the follow-up down into the corner. Deck with 1. Unable to get the second as this ball forced towards the center of the blue net. Nice clear there from Dan. Deck there to collect. These one-on-one situations that we see Deck thrive in so consistently, but will we save that time by Nay? Dan, that touch, weak into the blue zone. Nay had an opportunity for the redirect there, unable to get it. Mia, though, with the shot, gonna be just high. And Deck, gonna play it up the side wall. Deck, unable to get under that one, trying to get the pop over Nay, and Will Dan there for the follow. Gets a nice pop to put it towards the orange net. Mia, playing that one away down into the corner. Deck with one. Nay unable to do much with it. Mia gonna play that one away towards the side wall. Dan unable to get that touch. Deck, one more. Into the corner, gets one more pop. Trying to go for the bump there, not gonna work out. We'll get the demo though. 2-on-1 situation for a couple seconds, but Mia doing a great job of clearing that one out. Deck with one. Sends off the backboard. Deck looking for the center, gets one more. Pops it up. Dan there for the shot. Saved away by Nay. And Mia looking for the counterattack. Or no, actually, that is Nay right there. Going for the flick. Send it up towards the blue net. Deck once again with another save. His 4th save on the match. Going to be demoed by Mia, but Dan with a nice opportunity here. Doesn't have the boost to put that one on Nay. We'll pop that one up and over his own net. Mia, send that one off the corner. Deck going to hit Dan into that ball. Nay with a nice touch. That ball cleared away down into the blue corner. A minute remaining on the clock, and a 0-0 scoreline still remains here in game number 4 of this best of 7. Nay sends it off the side wall. One more touch to put it down deep into the blue corner. Grabs a 100 boost. Mia gonna beat Dan on that contest. Deck gonna get a nice clear to alleviate the offensive pressure. Get the ball going in the orange zone, but Nay gonna send it right back from where it came from. Grabs a 100 boost at mid. Deck with a booming clear down towards the orange net. That's gonna require a save to be made. Nay able to get back in time and do it. Comes off the sidewall, gets a nice pop towards the center of the pitch. Mia is up. Plays it down towards the blue backboard. Deck there to collect. 76 boost. Gets up and over Mia. One to beat. Sends it off the sidewall, brings it towards the center. Gets that one past Nay, gets the demo. But it's not on net. Mia going to be able to get back in time with the 100 boost. Gets that one past Deck. The net left wide open. Unable to force it through. Deck pitches it away off the backboard. We might see the first overtime of this series. And that one is sent off the side wall. Deck with an opportunity. Puts that one towards net. No! Not going to find its way through. Mia there for the save. 0 seconds. That ball up in front of the orange net. Nay going to play it down with Deck. It will keep it alive. Can he double touch it? Yes, he can. Deck, 0-second goal. Wins the game for Silvers. And this series is tied up at 2-2. Holy shit. Whew. Absolutely ridiculous play from these two teams. Woo. Here we go. Game number 5. Dan, Deck, Nay, Mia. At the kickoff. 5 minutes. On the clock. 5 minutes. Come on. Work with me here. There we go. 5 minutes on the clock. 0-0 scoreline. That kickoff. Gonna stall. Right at midfield. Mia gonna get the follow-up on the 100 boost at mid. Mia one more. Puts it on a net rather quickly. Deck there for the save. Gets under that ball. 100 boost to work with. Contest from Nay. Dan with the pop. Beautiful pinch though. Gonna put that one all the way down. Could have been a goal if it was on net. Deck gonna try and go for the doink. Not gonna get it. Mia with one touch. Off the backboard. Side flips. To avoid overcommitting on that touch. Nay with one. Deck collecting it on the corner. Deck one more. Gets it past Nay. Mia to beat, but Mia gets that touch off that backboard. Deck getting that touch towards mid. Dan popping it down in the orange zone. Nay gonna cut that one off the pass. Over towards that side wall. Gonna get one more. Coming off the roof. Trying to get down on it. Unable to get that follow-up touch. Deck gonna be there to block that shot. Mia there to put it on net all by herself. 1 goal lead. OTL Esports find themselves on top. 56 seconds on this match. Dan, the defensive misplay there. Mia going to take advantage all day, every day, getting it just over deck into that bottom left. We'll see if OTL can capitalize on this lead. Deck sends it towards that side wall. Mia gonna opt against going for that touch. Will allow Nay to get it instead. Nay up for the double. Puts it on net all by himself. Nay! Unbelievable solo play here. What a boom and what an angle on this touch. Nay puts OTL Esports up on top by 2 just after a minute into this match. Deck with a holy moly. Deck actually almost finds the net on that one as Mia puts this one down into the blue zone. Deck board with the save somehow for that. Sends it off the side wall. Mia with 1 off the corner. Gonna go for a second. Not gonna be able to do so. This ball finds its way down. Nay sending it off the side wall. Dan going on that contest, but Nay not getting the best of touches. We'll pop this one up. Looks like he will be able to get a second touch here. Not sure how effective it will be as Deck plays it down deep into the orange zone. Mia with 1. Deck the dunk. Nay's up. Sends it off the corner. Nay for 1 more. We'll clear it down into the orange zone. Deck grabs on to boost. Gets that touch, but that's towards midfield. Mia the shot on net. Saved away by Deck. Deck there for the contest. Not going to be able to do it. Dan going to let that ball just roll slowly across the net. And Deck we'll pinch that one across down in the orange zone. Nay with 1. Nay with the second. Gets it towards midfield. Nay with the opportunity for a third. Gets it up and over Dan. That ball going to go off the backboard. Mia up for the shot. Not going to be able to put it on. Dan. Play towards midfield. Nay off the corner. Nay going for another. Puts it on net. But Deck there for the save and the saving medal on the match. Mia able to keep that ball in the blue zone. Gonna allow Mia to go for the shot again. Dan with the save. That ball just sitting there. Will be finished by Mia. OTL Esports up by 3 just past the halfway point in this match, and they are looking to put this series on series point if they can get a victory here in game number 5. 2:27 on the clock. That kickoff won by Nay. Deck has to flick it up to avoid an early goal off the kickoff. Mia gonna send it off the corner. Dan gonna get that touch, but Nay able to keep the ball going. Mia retreating back on defense. Going to collect this one. Has 70 boost to work with. Getting 1. Unable to get the second. Deck be there for a contest. Mia trying to set up for 50, but Deck going to get an awkward touch on that one. Still maintaining possession and will eventually force it down into the blue zone. Deck sends that one down off the sidewall. Deck going for 1 more. Will get it. He sends it down towards the orange net. Deck going to allow Dan to go for this ball. Opts to send it low instead of high. Gonna try and go for 1 more. Not gonna work out. Deck coming off the sidewall. Gonna force it down into the orange zone. Nay gonna put it off the corner. And get that follow touch to put it down into the blue zone. Nay opting to try and go for 1 more touch here and gets it. Mia there for the shot. Saved by Deck. Is it enough? No! Mia puts it through. 4-goal lead for OTL Esports. And this is the first blowout we've seen all series. 1:34 on the clock. It'll be interesting to see how Silvers will be able to bounce back from this. Mia with 1 on the kickoff. Grabs 100 boost. Gonna go for another. Puts that shot on net. Dan! No! What did you do? Oh no! I'm not quite sure how he doesn't make that save. Mia though gonna extend the lead to 5. 1:29 up on the clock. This game basically is over. Now it's just a game of momentum. A beautiful pass there from Nay. Mia the shot on net. Deck able to make that save. Nay. Another pass towards the center. Trying to get to this ball. Going for the ground pitch. Holy moly. Dan able to make that save. Deck with a nice flick. Mia there playing it towards the side. Nay coming across. Getting that touch. Dan basically in a 50. Deck with the fake. Deck in a 1-on-1 situation. We always see him thrive in these. He's unable to put it through that time as Nay makes the save. Nay with 1 more touch off that side wall. Now in a 1-on-1 situation of his own, but opts to go for the boost steal instead. Deck and Dan bumping into each other. Mia trying to play the fake game now. Sends that one off the corner. Deck gonna get a nice touch here. Dan with an opportunity. Can he put it on net fast enough? No, he cannot. Mia there for the save in time. Dan gonna go straight under that ball. Mia the pass to Nay. Nay with the pop-up. Light touch there. Deck. Backflip though. Nay with the opportunity. Gonna get that one through. 6-0 scoreline with 29 seconds up on the clock. An absolute slaughter fest here in game number 5. This series is going to depend on whether or not Silvers can stay in this game mentally and know that this series is not over. They have the ability to take this game, or not this game's over, but they have the ability to win this tournament. They're just going to have to win 2 straight from here on out. They have to stay in it mentally. They cannot lose focus. Deck getting that pop. A little bit of mount action going on here. Let's keep it PG, boys. Deck, 100 boost. No, don't do it. Okay. Gonna be saved away by Nay. Deck gonna fall back. Gets the demo on Nay. Mia, collecting it. That ball gonna touch ground. OTL Esports find themselves at series point. Let's adjust the overlay score. OTL Esports 1 win away from taking this tournament here in the grand finals. Let's take a quick look at chat, shall we? Okay, never mind. Let's not take. Oh God, YouTube chat. I don't know about you guys, bro. I don't know about you guys, bro. Spam this tractor to help K Factor. All right, boys. All right. Spam this van to help our man Dan. Okay. We're here. Game 6. 5 minutes on the clock. 0-0 scoreline. Silvers need to win this match in order to force a game number 7, or they will be eliminated and finish second place in this tournament. This ball in the orange zone early on. Deck with 1 touch. Nay gonna get a booming clear here off the backboard. Put it deep into the blue zone. Dan there to collect. Dan bring him towards the corner. Mia with a nice contest, but Deck the only one able to get to that ball. Nay gonna follow it up. Keep this ball in the blue zone. Maintain that offensive pressure for the time being. Deck not the best of touches. Nay. That ball towards Dan. Off the backboard. Dan up. Not able to block that shot. Mia. 1 goal up on the board. And OTL Esports are 4 minutes and 30 seconds away from winning this tournament if they can keep their opponents scoreless. But knowing this Silver squad, I don't think that's going to be the case. Deck. Puts this ball in the orange zone slightly off the kickoff. Nay. Popping this one towards the center. That is actually going to set Deck up very nicely. Dan. Unable to put it on neither is Deck. That's going to cost him a goal there. 4:20 on the clock. 1-0 scoreline still remains. Dan, 77 boost. Nay. Go for carry all the way. Deck there for the save. Mia. Playing that one off the backboard. Deck able to get that touch. Dan. And Optigen's going for a touch there. Deck going to try and force it through. But Nay with a nice pop. Dan. Not going to have to make a save there, but he's going to have to make a save on that one. He's unable to. Mia. 2-0 up for OTL. Second goal of the game for Mia. 4 minutes on the clock. 2-0 scoreline, and OTL is looking strong. Deck. Put that one in the orange corner. Nay. The nice touch. Put this ball down in the blue zone. Dan with 1. Not going to be enough. Mia the shot on net. Going to be just wide. Deck, that is not a satisfactory touch. Able to fall down on it. That ball somehow does not find the back of the net. Dan puts that one towards your net. Mia there for the save. Deck unable to get a touch. That leaves the net wide open. Mia, 3rd goal on the match. The hat trick puts it through. 3:30, 3-0 scoreline. OTL in an amazing spot to take this series. Nay. Sends that one off the corner. Deck with one. Gets under it for the second. That ball going to be taken right off the top, and Mia going to get that clear right back down into the blue zone. Nay with one. That ball going to be cleared off the backboard. Mia there to collect. Gets one pop. Going for a second. Gets it up and over Dan. Deck the last one back. Mia unable to spike down on it. Now Deck in a one-on-one situation. This is where we see Deck thrive. He doesn't get the flick that he needs. Nay going to be there for the save. Dan sends it off the corner. The demo from Dex. Dex turns around quickly. Grabs a 100 boost. Gets a shot on net. Mia there for the save. Nay there for the clear. 2:50 on the clock. Dan not going to get the touch that he needed. Mia unable to put that one on net. Deck trying to get this one past, but Mia able to keep the pressure on. Deck pops that one over. Nay. And send that one off the side wall. Played across towards the left side of the pitch. Nay with one more. Deck there for that touch. Pop it down. Mia trying to keep it away from the center of the net. Nay going to pop this one up towards the center. Gets a nice carry to put it all the way towards midfield. Gets that flip reset. Puts it even deeper into the blue zone. But Deck going to send this one high towards the orange net. Mia there to touch it down. Dan collects this ball. Plays it off the side wall. Gets it past one. Dan with the flick. Unable to get it over. Nay. Deck there. Shot on net. Going to be just wide. Deck with the follow-up. There we go. Silver's up on the board. 2 minutes and 4 seconds. They're 2 goals down. Plenty of time to work with if they can get it going quickly. And let's see if they can make this comeback and force a game number 7 here. Right back to the kickoff. Deck gonna win that one out. Puts it in the orange zone, but Mia's there. Deck gonna get a nice contest on that. Should set up Dan for a shot, but he's not gonna be able to go for it. This is actually gonna be shot on net. No, Nay's unable to get the touch. Dan gonna grab the 100 boost in the corner. Deck only has 30 to work with, but that mid boost spawns. Deck has the opportunity. Should have put that one through, but a beautiful save there from Mia. Deck. The redirect. What a play! Dan to Deck. Back to Dan. 3-2. They're down by 1 with a minute 40 to play. What an amazing setup from Deck. And we're right back to the kickoff. Dan on the kickoff. Deck getting around this ball. Gonna try to put a shot on net. That's in. That's it. We have a tie game. 3 straight goals for Silvers, and they find themselves tying up game number 6 with an opportunity to take the lead and force a game 7 with a minute 37 on the clock. Deck with one. Has to get there for the contest on that. Will get that touch. Dan up in the air. Not going to beat Mia to it. Deck has 100 boost. Gets one. Able to beat Mia on that 50. Backs up on defense. Nay going to get to that ball before anyone else. Deck going to cut that one off. Mia there for the touch. Sends it off the roof down into the blue corner. Mia going to get one more. Puts it towards the center, but Nay nowhere there for the shot. Dan able to make the save. Deck with opportunity. Gets one touch over towards that side wall. Dan's not there to follow it up. Mia has enough boost to do this. Has enough boost to do this. Carried all the way maybe. Deck there for the save. The 1 minute mark strikes now. As Dan puts it in the corner. We're tied up at 3s. Deck and Dan fighting to avoid elimination. 1-on-1 situation. Deck has an opportunity. Gets a flick. No, it's going to be saved away from Nay. And Dan retreating back on defense. Plays out the corner. Nay's waiting for it. Nay spikes it down. Mia's up in the air. Deck going to beat her to it. Deck getting one more. Another 1-on-1 situation. Nay going to get a nice touch here off the side wall. Dan, shot on net. Saved away quickly by Nay. Deck putting it right back into the orange zone. Mia there sends it off the side wall. Deck going to follow it up. Pop it up high towards midfield, but Dan's not there for the follow-up. But Nay going to try and take advantage. He sends it off the backboard. Deck unable to get a touch. Mia there. Puts it towards the blue net. Down top corner. Dan can't make the save. Mia puts it top corner. 4-3. 13 seconds. That might be the game winner. Unbelievable angle from midfield. 4-3 scoreline. We need to see a goal quickly. This ball in the orange zone. That's what they needed. Deck grabs 100 boost. Nay sends that one off the top. Deck puts it towards the orange net. Mia there to save it away. That ball up the side wall. Someone needs to get up. They can't let this touch the ground. It will. Ladies and gentlemen, your tournament winners, OTL Esports, have won the Rocket League Hub 2v2 charity tournament.
Congratulations, boys.
Unbelievable series there. Deck and Dan unable to pull through in the end. And that's it. That's the end of this tournament. Single elimination Rocket League Hub 2v2 charity. Make sure you guys, listen up. Go to the Match Arena link. My boy Tips will put it in chat. Use code RLH charity to donate $1 completely free. All proceeds for this tournament go towards St. Jude's Children's Hospital. An amazing charity. Definitely worth it for you to use that code to donate $1. It is very much appreciated. We appreciate all of you for coming out and checking out the stream. All the players for coming out and participating in the tournament. It was such an amazing experience. And from all of us here at RLH, we thank you so much for making it the experience that it was. Without you guys, the viewers, and you, the players, we wouldn't have tournaments to host like these, and we cannot wait for what the future holds. My name has been K-Factor. I've been your caster. Follow me on Twitter at @KFactor_ or on Twitch, twitch.tv/KFactorGaming. You know, you got to get those shameless plugs in. Make sure you join the Rocket League Cup Discord to be notified about any other future tournaments and events and giveaways coming up in the future, as I think we have some pretty fun things planned in the near future. Tipsy, any last words you want to say before we close it out?
Nope. Thank you guys for being here, and it was a pleasure being able to watch everyone.
Nate, to answer your question, there will be a VOD on this channel once the stream has ended, which I'm going to do right now after this song ends. Thank you guys so much. We're going to close it out here. This has been K-Factor from Rocket League Hub. Good night. Even though it's the afternoon.